Geeta Mohan with me on this big story. Also joining me on the broadcast is India Today's Mustafa Sheikh, standing by at Udupi, which was the epicenter, of course, of this hijab controversy. Hijab at an educational institution. Of course, now the fire has spread rapidly to multiple other locations. But Mustafa, in Udupi, the opinion is very clear. Bring us details. You've been speaking to a number of people, and especially now that Pakistan is wading into this controversy, perhaps some may argue an unnecessary controversy, because this is all about hijab in an educational institution.
Shawls and
Well, not boys. See, in that meeting, in the meetings, we told, earlier from the 20-25 years, it is not wearing. See, January 3rd of the January, 70 to 80 Hindu girls gave a letter to the principal that, sir, earlier hijab was not there. It was not a part of the uniform. See, now the students have started. Sir, if you allow them, we will put kesari shawl and peta also. So, you should wear us. Then that word I told them. They have given a complaint, they have given a written letter that they are demanding a case. Then if you start here, what I told, it is a education institution now. It will convert to the communal fighting institution.
which eventually happened.
Happened. I told that. I didn't say that may happen. They have given the writing that January 3rd only Hindu girls have given because of this one. So, but still they didn't agree. I didn't say that it was not that provoking. See, one other thing you have to note, in the spread it to Kundapur, but Udupi, till last day of the closing, we have 12 PU colleges, government PU. I am the president for everything. Everywhere hijab they are removing and sitting. Till last day, nowhere in the girls' PU college also, no saffron shawl was worn till now. Nowhere in the Udupi government PU college or government colleges, saffron shawl were worn. It was spreaded in Kundapura, that is not in my control. And last day it came to on private college, MGM. That is not my part. So it was not my provocation. Really, I again called the separate called Hindu associations and Hindu students. Please don't do this. We will be strict that hijab is not allowed in the classroom. You don't worry. Please don't wear the. I told them also, don't wear the kesari shawl. If you wear the kesari shawl, it is spread to other colleges. Please don't do. They agreed and they didn't do. Till the last day of closing also, anywhere in Udupi government colleges, neither the saffron shawl wear or hijab, students hijab wear in the classroom.
Correct. But what we are given to understand, for example, in Karnataka, nothing can happen if MLA and minister doesn't want. You are MLA from Udupi.
Yeah.
And in Shimoga, we also saw saffron flag being waved by students in the classroom. So clearly you think that it was a small issue which went out of hand because it was not resolved at PU Girls College, and now it has spread to an entire state.
That's what I'm saying. See, if they girls, disciplined girls of 75 Muslim girls are sitting in the class without wearing the hijab, they wear the hijab till the classroom. They sit in the classroom without hijab. See, now 6 girls are objecting. 75.
And this controversy is now raging from both sides. So 6 girls wanted to wear a hijab and come to the educational institution. As Raghupati Bhatt, the BJP Udupi MLA, says, there are girls who are now saying that why should our education suffer because of 6 girls who want to wear a hijab and come to pre-university, and something that they claim has started only very recently. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Nabila Jamal, joining us live from Udupi for more on this. Nabila, you've been tracking this story and you've been right in the heart of action. Is there merit in these girls saying that this hijab at this particular institution started only in, this controversy started only in January when they started wearing a hijab? In earlier years, none of this ever existed. So is this politically motivated?
Right, Gaurav, the fact is that these girls, the 6 girls who have petitioned, wore the hijab in the first year of their PU college. The same PU college where the ruckus erupted, they wore it in the first year of their PU college. And as per what the girls say, now this needs to be investigated, but as per what those 6 petitioners have said is that they were heckled in classrooms while they were wearing the hijab. At least for a year, they were bothered, they were troubled, they were, their scarf was tugged and pulled at. And in fact, those girls have even accused some of the faculty members of the college of saying really derogatory things, of asking things like, would you wear hijab in a toilet? Would you wear hijab in a bathroom? Those are the kind of questions that were asked, and these girls claim that they were harassed over the first year of wearing the hijab in their college. The second year, the pandemic hit and the colleges were closed. They were not attending classes. And then when the classes started, which was about 2 months ago, when classes started, these girls went back to college wearing the hijab. And that's when the management insisted that they cannot enter the college wearing that hijab. Now, in the vicinity, Gaurav, there are several other colleges in Udupi itself, many other colleges that allowed for hijab over the years. I'm talking about generations where students in the Udupi belt itself, several colleges have been allowing for hijab. Some of them may, having a personal equation with them, convince the management, and finally they allow, even if they had a rule of not allowing. So because of these
institution had a rule. I want to understand, Nabila. This particular institution had a rule that no religious symbol allowed, no hijab allowed. Do we understand that correctly? The school rule or the pre-university rule does not permit it.
No written rule. There is no written rule. And also, speaking about the Kerala High Court's verdict, Gaurav, a quick reminder to our viewers, the Kerala High Court's verdict was specifically based on a minority institution, not a private institution, not a government institution, a minority Christian institution. That was the verdict given because the minority institution under the constitution has a provision to frame their own laws inside their schools and colleges, which is why the Karnataka High Court's verdict will be a landmark judgment, because if at all hijab will be allowed, if the court allows for hijab, then it is a pan-India example that the states can take. If it's not, the same example will apply across the country.
Oh, absolutely. And in educational institutions, do we need religious symbols in schools for students? That is something that would be one of the issues that the court would deliberate upon as a full bench. So you have 3 judges who would be sitting at 2:30 this afternoon and taking a call on this. We will be tracking. India Today's Nabila Jamal is on ground zero, and we'll be tracking this story very, very closely, as will other reporters of India Today. Pinrai Vijayan is reacting, the Kerala Chief Minister. Let's quickly listen in.
ഇത് നാം അതീവ ഗൗരവമായി കാണേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്ത് വർഗീയത ഏതെല്ലാം തരത്തിലുള്ള ആപത്ത് സൃഷ്ടിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നു എന്നതിൻ്റെ ദൃഷ്ടാന്തങ്ങളാണിത്. ഇതൊരു സംഘടിതമായ നീക്കത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമാണ്.
And on India Today, we get you details of the hypocrisy that we see over this hijab at an educational institution. We will tell you about people like Malala Yousafzai, a girl who was shot in the face, left her own country, studies overseas, has written about how some of these burqas or other things that are signs of oppression, and words to that effect. Listen in to what they've said in their context and how they're trying to pontificate to India. And this isn't restricted to a Malala Yousafzai.
Stopping schoolgirls over no hijab is horrifying. India must stop hounding of Muslim women. With these words, Nobel laureate Malala Yousafzai has waded into the furious hijab face-off in India, forcefully backing the right of Muslim girls to wear hijab to school as a matter of choice. The rights activist was once a vocal critique of Taliban for opposing burqa and subjugating Muslim women. In her book, Malala had said, and I quote, "They were forcing women to wear burqas. Wearing a burqa is like walking inside a fabric shuttlecock, with only a grill to see. And on hot days, it's like an oven. At least, I did not have to wear one." Many accused her of hypocrisy and selective outrage. BJP said Malala has been silent on forced conversion of minor Hindu and Sikh girls in Pakistan, but tweets lies on India. It was not just Malala who faced allegations of doublespeak on hijab. The Congress, which once slammed ghungat or veil for Hindu women, made a vocal advocacy of hijab for Muslim girls.
महिला का घूंघट बंद कर दिया तो जब तक घूंघट रहेगा तब तक महिला कभी आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा जमाना गया घूंघट जमाना गया
मैंने हिजाब पे बहस छेड़ी देखिए एक महिला का अधिकार है वो बिकिनी पहनना चाहे वो हिजाब पहनना चाहे वो घूंघट लगाना चाहे वह साड़ी पहनना चाहे वह जीन्स पहनना चाहे इसमें कोई राजनीति की बात नहीं है और ना होनी चाहिए किसी का अधिकार नहीं है कि वो एक महिला को कहे कि तुम ये पहनो
MIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi, who in the past has referred to practice of ghungat among Hindus to defend burqa, is once again citing the need for hijab under Muslim law. The BJP hit back, saying country's law hold primacy.
आपका नारा है बेटी पढ़ाओ बेटी बचाओ। ये बच्ची पढ़ रही है कॉलेज में जाकर स्कूल में पढ़ रही है आप क्यों रोकना चाह रहे हैं उनको रोकने का मकसद क्या है आपका आप तो पढ़ाइए ना हाँ हिजाब पहन रहे हिजाब और निकाब जो है वो कुरान में आयत में लिखा हुआ है कुरान की आयत में है वो तो फर्ज है
Today this entire campaign that has been spun is this campaign a sahyog a prayog or a vote bank ka udyog with Pakistan the question needs to be asked that the same Congress party, why was it silent when Kerala government took a similar decision? When Kerala Muslim Education Society took a similar decision? This means that there is a larger conspiracy behind this entire campaign.
The girls waging pro-hijab protest were themselves accused of hypocrisy after their images from last year taking part in school functions without hijab surfaced. Many asked, what changed in a year?
The students who were not following so far, suddenly if they might tells this, definitely there must be some instigation against that. And there is a report that one organization called College Front of India, which is a student organization of Popular Front of India, is behind that. The Campus Front of India.
Is the hijab now just a political pawn among parties who eye narrow gains over rights of students to pursue studies? Bureau Report, India Today.
Incidentally, the Muslim Education Society in Kerala that runs 150 educational institutions do not permit any veils in their institution. And we'll get you much more on the story. India Today's Nabila Jamal, Mustafa Sheikh, and we have the biggest team of reporters on ground. We'll get you much more on the story.